If you want to outsmart everyone like AYANOKOJI, listen to this. I'm going to teach you 3 principles that I've learned that AYANOKOJI does to achieve this level of high grades. It's a little scary, but let's get in.
そこの君。俺
Cut off all noise. As you can see in the show, AYANOKOJI has no emotion at all. He has no desire. You know why? Because he cut off all distractions. He cut off social media, he cut off Netflix, he cut off parties. It's just him in his mind. And if you want to achieve this, you gotta be with just you and your mind, no distractions at all. And here are the steps to do this. First, you're gonna cut off all social media, delete it. Unless you're a social media influencer, you do not need social media. Second, you gotta cut off the friends that are negative, do not see your vision. They're just holding you back. You have a lot of potential. And if you have friends that are holding you back, I'm sorry, you just got to, man. Because you only live one life. And this one's gonna be hard. You gotta stop listening to rap music, but especially the gang ones, where they talk about girls and violence. You do not need this. Instead, replace it with classical music as AYANOKOJI does. However, you do not want to do this all in one step. Not like AYANOKOJI, he was put into a white chamber where he was forced to do this. However, for you, since we live in a real world, what you need to do is do this slowly. Take it step by step. Because if you jump all the way from first step, all the way to the last, you're gonna fall down. Just like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, you guys probably heard that quote a lot of times.
Kiyotaka.
Repetition. As you can see, AYANOKOJI is put into a white room and he is forced to do things over and over and over and over and over and over until he just doesn't have any emotions anymore. As you can see, he just feels like a lab rat. But we don't want you to feel like this, because honestly, he wants to feel like a lab rat. He was forced to play hours and hours of chess. However, I'm gonna make you feel where you're not forced, and I'm gonna teach you how to do this in a human way, how to repeat things in a human way. So, for example, you have 3 hours of study. I want you to get every single question possible on this topic. It can be English, math, or anything. You gotta go crazy on this topic. Print out all these exam package, all these questionnaires, and what you're gonna need to do is on every single exam package, go to the last question and the middle question on every single one, and do this for the next 3 hours, all right? Because the middle question is gonna be the average question you get in the test, and then the last question is obviously gonna be repeat of the final question you might get on the test. And also, if you have extra time, then do the in-between. I'm not telling you to repeat until your eyes fall off, but repetition is super important. Whatever topic you're studying, you must be curious. This curiosity leads to wisdom. And you're not looking for knowledge, you're looking for wisdom. And wisdom can only be attained from the application of knowledge. How do you attain knowledge? Through curiosity. So when you have a topic, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do the last thing. You're gonna do repetitions. And for example, if you don't understand a question, circle it, and then next day go to the teacher, show it to the teacher, and ask him, wait, how do you do this? Or wait, go to him and be like, wait, how do I do this question? Or how does this relate to the other one? Or how does these are similar? And what kind of questions will I get on the test? You gotta be curious about what the teachers are saying, because you gotta learn. Also, on the topic, you gotta become obsessed. For example, in math, watch math videos. Read from Albert Einstein, read from the smartest people. Then you can be surrounded by smart people. Now, how does one become curious if you don't care about the subject? About the topic, you must go to people like, how do I do this? How do I do this? If there's a classmate that knows how to do it and you don't, go to him and be like, how do I do this? Become curious about the subject. Become curious about learning. And that's how you're gonna do it.